That skill presents simple interest. When money is invested, it earns an interest, which means you get back more than what you invest. The interest typically is expressed as a yearly percentage of the amount invested. In simple interest, the interest is calculated on the initial amount invested and is therefore fixed for every time period of calculation. Let's say the amount invested is P and the annual rate of interest is I%. Now the interest, the actual amount of the interest earned in 1 year is equal to I% of P. If I is expressed as a percentage, we need to divide that with 100 to express that as a decimal and multiply that with P. Now that is the interest earned in 1 year. Therefore, the interest earned in n number of years is going to be all of this multiplied with n. So it's going to be I times P times n, provided I is a decimal. If it's a percentage, we need to divide that with 100 to change it to a decimal. And therefore, the final amount referred to as the future amount is equal to the initial amount invested. So that's P plus the interest accumulated over n number of years. So that is going to be I over 100 times P times n, which is equal to P times 1 plus I over 100 times n. Let's look at some examples now. Peter deposited 600 Rand in a savings account. If he had 690 Rand at the end of 3 years, find the yearly rate of simple interest. So we need to find the rate of simple interest. So the final amount, the future amount is 690, that is equal to the initial amount invested, which is equal to 600 times 1 plus, we need to find the rate, that's not given, so let's call it I, and that divided with 100 multiplied with the number of years, that's 3. We just need to solve for I over here. Let's go ahead and divide both sides of this equation with 600. Which means, cross of a 0 and a 0, 69 and 60, the common factor of course is 3. 69 divided with 3 is 23, 60 divided with 3 is 20, so we have 23 over 20 is equal to 1 plus I over 100. This n out here is 3. So times 3. 23 over 20 turns out to be 1.15, I guess. So this is 1.15 is equal to 1 plus 3I over 100. Which means this 3I over 100, take the 1 on the other side, is equal to 1.15 minus 1, which is 0.15, which means 3I is equal to, multiply both sides with 100, we have 3I is equal to 15. Therefore, the rate of interest, I, is equal to 15 divided with 3, which is equal to 5% per year or per annum. Let's try another one. Find the simple interest on 4,500 Rand from May 29 to August 10. So the start and end dates are given in this case in the same year at an annual rate of 4%. So somebody decides to invest 4,500 Rand from May 29 to August 10. At this rate, we need to find the interest accumulated. The key is to understand that this rate of interest that's given over here is for one whole year. From May 29 to August 10, the same year is not going to be one whole year. So what fraction of one whole year is this? Let's try and find that out. Now from May 29 to May 31st, that's 2 days. All of June is 30 days. So that's 30 days. July, of course, is 31 days. And finally, August, from 1st to 10th, is 10 days. So if you add all of that, you get 61, 63, that's 73 days in all. Now what fraction of one whole year is 73 days? We need to find that out. 73 with 365, and that's going to be equal to 1/5. So this is 1/5 of a year, this period from May 29th to August 10th. Now the simple interest formula, we are not asked to find the amount, not the final amount, just the interest part. So that is going to be equal to the amount invested, that's 4,500, times the rate of interest, that's 4 over 100 expressed as a decimal, times 1/5 of a year. That's not even one whole year. So this is going to be cross of the 5 with the 4,500, 5 times 900 is that, 100, 900, gone, 9. 9 times 4 is 36. So this is equal to 36 Rand. That's the interest earned over this period.